Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another killing game. So we're back at the library again. This is just like right after the scene where the zombie gets up and attacks us. Cause in order to get the true ending of the game, we need to trigger some memories. And the first one is here. So let's go ahead, keep talking with Cece. Actually, Cece, there's something I wanted to ask you about. What is it? The time I found Rhea dead in the lounge, just before I was about to go back in time, you told me to remember a sentence. Huh? A sentence? Yeah, the sentence was, how did it go? Was it Serena or Selena? Serena killed the clownfish? As promised, I memorized it, but I'm not sure what it means. I guess this was something that's the CC from another timeline just randomly came up with, huh? No, I know why that CC told you that. Huh? Blake, you were about to travel back in time, right? Yeah. Serena killed the clownfish. That's a secret I've never told anyone, not even family. What then? Yep, that CC was trying to test something, and I think I know what. What is it? Are you sure you want to know? It might make things tricky for you. Yes, tell me. CC, please tell me. What were you trying to test by telling me that secret? Now, of course, I can't be 100% sure, but I think that other CC was trying to test two things. First, she was testing me, the current CC. What? How? By having you tell me a secret no one could possibly know about. She's testing if I remember telling you that secret. Wait, what? But aren't you two different CCs? No, it turns out her theory was correct. It's very faint, but I do vaguely remember telling someone that secret, which then tested and confirmed the second thing. She was testing the nature of your time travel power. The nature of my time traveling? Your oblivious expression tells me you're not familiar with the time travel tropes so commonly explored in sci-fi stories. Okay, think of it this way. Let's say you go back in time because Rhea died, but I'm still alive. What do you think happens to the dead Rhea and the still alive me after you travel back? You continue on, you get rewound, or you get erased. Rewound? Once you, rewind, like your bodies and minds get pulled back to their original state? Interesting. So I'd be like every single millisecond our current states get saved to the universe save cloud. That'd be like we're living inside a video game or something. Yeah, it's like autosaves. I think you lost me. That's not too far off actually. The main distinction is that our minds seem to be retaining some of the information. Simply put, it's not fully accurate to call yourself a time traveler. What you're actually doing is forcibly pulling the world backwards in time. And it's an imperfect power because information from the rewound future is leaked into the past. Pulling the world like the world, including everything outside of this house. It's possible. We have no means of communicating with the outside world. For all we know, there's chaos and pandemonium for people suddenly being able to predict the future. Cheating the lottery, committing perfect murders, maybe even seeing visions of the apocalypse. Then every time I went back in time, Yeah, see, this is why I wasn't sure if I should tell you. But remember, nothing is confirmed. Not until we can go outside and see for ourselves. No. She's right, nothing's confirmed. Anyway, wow, what a blabbermouth. Spilling a girl's secrets like that? Oh wait, I guess that blabbermouth was me, huh? What does it mean though? Who's Serena and what's a clownfish? Really? You really want to invade a girl's privacy even more? I mean, if you really don't want to talk about it. It's fine. The story is over 10 years old now anyway. When I was in the 3rd grade, our class had some pet fish. 1 clownfish, 3 goldfish, and a guppy, I think. It was a way of teaching us kids how to take care of a living thing. You know, all the good reasons. The teacher had us take care of each fish in pairs. We'd rotate the pairs every week. One week, it was my turn to take care of the clownfish with this girl named Serena. Serena was popular. She was always surrounded by boys and girls alike, and she was great at handling them all. I didn't dislike her either. She didn't let her popularity inflate her ego or anything. Anyway, yeah, that week Serena killed the clownfish. Gave it the wrong food, couldn't digest it, went belly up overnight. Of course it was an accident, but... The next day in class, there was an uproar. A lot of eyes were glaring at Serena, who was witnessed feeding it the previous day. Oh, I should explain that I wasn't the most conspicuous child. My hair was much shorter and not dyed. Still fluffy though. Anyway, Serena was kind of in a pinch because of what happened the previous day. I don't think anyone noticed I was there, but a couple of the boys were fooling around with the food dispensers. That's probably how she ended up feeding the clownfish the wrong food. But what was she going to do? Finger all of those boys? She stayed completely silent while the teacher kept on asking her what happened. And then, being the clueless child that I was, I walked up to the clownfish tank and said the following. Whoa. Its eyes are all gray and blotchy. Dead things are pretty. That would definitely turn some heads. It was my first time ever seeing a dead thing, my first encounter with death, and I was captivated by it. As you may have predicted, everyone was grossed out, the teacher included. Some boy yelled out that I must have killed the clownfish, and then that became the truth. What? But you were innocent. Was I? I mean, for an 8-year-old, that was a pretty twisted thing to say. No, I mean, you didn't kill the clownfish. Didn't you defend yourself? Nope. I didn't really care. I was more concerned with being able to take the dead clownfish home. Boy, the teacher got mad. You are an odd one, Cece. Like a very odd one. You did it to protect Serena, didn't you? That's why you never told anyone until today. Sorry, that doesn't sound right. I like Serena, but not enough to want to protect her. We weren't really friends. Then why didn't you say anything? Didn't the other kids hate you for the rest of the year? For the rest of elementary school, yep. How are you able to say that so cheerfully? Wasn't it difficult for you? Difficult? I don't know, Plague. Elementary school was the earliest years of my fascination with the occult. I can confidently say that I only have happy memories of my time there as a result of that. Did you not make any friends? Oh wait, Plague, I think maybe that was why I didn't say anything about Serena. When she was almost forced to betray her friend, she was deep in despair. Even someone like me could tell that the opinions of other people meant the whole world to her. And somehow it felt like it'd be a waste to see everything she'd built up crumble so easily. I didn't want to see that. People should be allowed to hold on to the things they care about the most, you know? Gosh, I never talked this much about myself before. Plague, you're a really smooth operator, huh? Cece. You really are a weirdo, you're a good person after all. You're a good person after all. Where's this coming from? Don't you talk about yourself and your past self? It feels like you don't have the nicest things to say about either of them. I get what you mean, but it's not like I have low self-esteem or anything. I'm just giving a description of how general society views someone like me. But you protected Serena. Maybe. But it wasn't out of heroism or friendship or some civic duty. Frankly, it was just because it was the easiest choice to make. Imagine trying to convince a class of children that. You just said you recognized Serena's friends were important to her. You kept this secret for so long because you wanted to protect something that some kid cared about. Some kid who wasn't even your friend. I think being able to even recognize the things that matter to other people proves your humanity. What's so funny? It's nothing, it's just humanity was an interesting word for you to say right now. I don't understand. You don't have to just yet, Plague. But thanks. I'm glad we were able to have this talk. Yeah. Cece, maybe you don't have the greatest track record with forming human connections, but your heart's in the right place. You have a lot to offer to the world. There's no way your story should end here. I'm counting on you, Cece. Let's get out of here alive. All of us together. Together, huh? Yeah, that sounds like fun. Oh, a little bit of nice bonding there. Time's running out, so I wonder what's supposed to happen when it does. Is the culprit going to emerge and kill us all, or maybe whatever caused that fire in the underground passage, or some other thing related to the cult will happen and erase us all. Anything is possible now. I mean, I'm dead. I shouldn't even be around anymore, and yet here I am. What's the purpose of this killing game? Why are we here? So tired. The answers, I'll find all of them when I wake up. Alright, so we're moving on to the next part. Probably just gonna like skip ahead to like when we're talking to Rhea in the bedroom. So, okay, we're here, keep talking with Rhea. So, Rhea, what exactly did you join the occult club? Or why exactly did you join the occult club? You're asking that now? I mean, you don't have to share if you don't want to, but I don't know, I guess I'm curious. Rhea? I'm sorry, it's just the way you shrugged awkwardly just now reminded me of someone I know. Really? Who? Someone you've never met. As of this year, the occult club currently consists of 3 members. There's Cecilia, the president, and then there's me, and finally the 3rd member. Her name is Carol Maria. Carol and Maria? It's both of those names put together. Her parents were whimsical, not important right now. Anyway, Carol Maria and I were acquainted long before we joined the occult club. We met in our first semester of high school. So where is this 3rd person? She and I have opposite personalities, and back in the day we were like oil and water. Huh, oil and... As in, we didn't get along. In fact, our very first conversation began with me yelling at her. What in the world are you all doing? Huh? Who's this tiny little kid? I guess she's a freshman. Do you know this girl, Carol? Nope, first time seeing her. First period is already underway and you're all here with... Wait, is that... Oh, lighten up, Four Eyes, come on. You could try one if you want. You shouldn't be doing this. Huh, check it out. The kid is trying to tell us what we can and can't do. Hey, keep your voice down. What if the teacher shows up? This isn't about me, it's about being proper members of society. Huh? What did you say? What's wrong with you? Why do you keep mumbling like that? She said something about society. Huh. We got a little Lady Justice here. I'm not... Aren't you a freshman? You've only been in high school for like, what, a week? Move along, kid. It's clearly too soon for you to join our fun. What? Dude, you made her cry. You're so bad. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, come over here, kid. Let me... Ouch. What? Carol? You already crossed a line. And we're about to cross another one. It's been fun, I guess. But we're done here. Never talk to me again. Carol, you... Hey, Four Eyes is running. Crap. We gotta clean this up before a teacher comes. The hell were they doing anyway? Hey, fellow freshman girl, slow down. You run fast. Sorry. What was your name again? Mine's, Carol Maria. Carol Maria? It's actually the names of Carol and Maria stuck together with a hyphen. I know it's weird, but screw you and screw those guys. Whoa. So you can speak louder. You're the same age as me, right? You've only been here for a week too, right? Yes, that's correct. What are you thinking? Those guys were... you don't have to say it. Look, yes, they were doing something bad, but like, they're not. They're not? So I know you're right. I guess I could hang out with better people. I just kind of went with the flow, you see. The flow led you to commit a crime. Oh, were they like spray painting? Like tagging? Is that what they're doing? I didn't try any of those, I swear. I was just hanging with them. Or they probably been smoking. I don't know. I mean, you know what it's like, right? First few days of high school, you want to make friends right away. So you can. You have friends, right? No. You know what? Tell me your name. Come on, quickly. Oriana. Oriana, from this day onwards, we're friends. Huh? No thanks. I got rejected instantly. You're actually pretty funny, huh? Alright, Oriana. Wait, you weren't joking. I have no interest in befriending someone who is predisposed to physical violence. You mean that slap earlier? That was because... Hey. What are you two doing in the hallway? You should be in class right now. Oh crap. Oriana, let's talk again at lunch, okay? Aw. That was quite the story. I remember the details vividly. It was an important day for me, after all. Yeah. It almost felt like I was there myself. Looking back on it now, becoming friends with Carol Maria shaped us both into better, stronger people. She taught me how to assert myself more, and I taught her how to make better decisions in life. That's certainly a way to phrase it. It sounds like even back in the day you had a strong moral compass. Strong enough to push you into confronting a group of delinquents, but all by yourself. I suppose so, yes. I was certainly aware of how small and timid I was, and yet I still charged ahead reflexively. And look at you now, you're definitely not small anymore. Sorry. What I meant was... It's fine, I know what you mean. To this day, Carol Maria likes to tease at how much I've grew over the years. And what about her? Did Carol Maria grow a lot too? No, not much physically, but a lot mentally. When we first met, she didn't have the best grades. But once it became nearly time for us to graduate high school, she was suddenly enthusiastic about studying. I found out that it was because she was keen to go to the same college I planned on enrolling in. I told her she shouldn't aim for something so impossible for such a silly reason, but she refused to give up. She pushed herself through countless all-nighters. Not just studying, but working in order to afford tutoring. She became a shell of herself, so I eventually begged her to slow down, get some proper rest. I even offered to go to a different college with lighter entry requirements. It didn't matter to me where I went for my education, but that made her get upset with me. She said she would never forgive herself if her best friend got pulled down by her own failure. So idiotic, right? No, I don't think she was wrong to try so hard. I'm talking about myself. What? I know Carol Maria very well. She's the type to never ever give up, no matter how hard things get. That's why I shouldn't have denied her efforts. I should have helped her the moment I learned what her goal was. It was the least I could do after everything she had done for me. She's doing it again. That ring hanging on your neck, I noticed you keep fiddling with it. Yes, it's actually an earring. But I didn't want to get my ear pierced. It was a gift from Carol Maria, the day we both got successfully admitted to my first choice college. So, Carol Maria, her studies paid off. I just noticed something. Where Carol Maria? The hint was when she said the earring. Look at the character I'm playing as now. She's got that one earring on her left ear, but you don't see it on the right. Through some miracles, yes, the day we learned the news, she was so thrilled. All her vigor came back at once, and she tackled me, causing us to both fall to the floor. What? Causing us both to fall to the floor. Okay. And she gave me the biggest, shiniest smile I have ever seen in my whole life. I've never seen Ria glow like this before. That must have been good memory for you. It is. From a young age, I knew what I wanted to do, what kind of person I wanted to be. But I was small, weak, unable to even speak my mind, and the thought of that being my identity forever haunted me. But then Carol Maria proved to me that people can grow and change. That even the lowest of people can do great things if they try. I knew my path would be mired in darkness and uncertainty, but she became my light. Without her, I wouldn't be even half the person I am today, maybe even physically. Ria. You're being too harsh with yourself. You're stronger than you think. I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? All I'm saying is that it's thanks to Carol Maria that I've grown out of being that timid little girl. Sure, but I understand your story correctly. It went both ways. Carol Maria was a kid hanging out with a bad crowd, not knowing any better. Then you showed up and showed her a better, brighter path to take by being your friend instead. And this isn't even the current day Ria, oozing with confidence and strength. the Ria that Carol Maria went to chase after was the Ria who was small and quiet, yet stood up to the group of delinquents all the same. You get what I'm saying, right? I never thought about it that way. Maria. Do you think if Carol Maria didn't chase after me that day, would I still have grown? Would I still have become the person I always wanted to be? Hard to say. Right. There's no point in wondering about what ifs like that. Maybe Carol Maria was the key to your growth, or maybe she wasn't. Either way, you were the one who pulled her into your life. The tiny little Oriana of the past had guts. And throughout those guts, she obtained other things essentially to her growth. And now thanks to her, we're here. You're here. I think that's worth easing up on her a bit, don't you? I've been talking quite a bit, getting kind of embarrassed. Or, you know, maybe I'm misreading all this. After all, I've never met Carol Ria. Sorry, I need a moment. Okay. Ria, I don't know what it is, but something deep inside me wants to protect you at all costs. But I know you're strong. Any normal human being in this situation would have lost all hope by now. I think. No, I know for sure that I will be relying on you for the challenges up ahead. Okay, that should be like the two choices I need to make in order to get the true ending of this game. Just finally calm down. Oh yeah, back to the original question, the reason you joined. Actually, I think I can guess. You joined the occult club because Carol Maria became enamored with it, yes. It was during a student club expedition event where Cecilia ran up to the two of us and said, "Plague, you there?" Huh? Oh, look. Looks like Cece's back. You can stay here, Ria. I'll go talk to her. Okay. Cece. Yep, it's me, Cece. You can open the door. Yep. Alright. We're gonna go ahead, skip ahead, and, okay, gonna save it. Proceed. DC. Oh, yep, there we go. Can I really do this? End her story with my own hands. There she goes, grinning. Don't kill. I can't. But then, what should I do? Ah, the star shit. Oh, we gotta get the timer. Okay. Ria. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to protect you, but now I... Don't kill. I can't. But then, what should I do? There it is. There's the timer. Okay. We got it. So we just gotta wait it out. I can't do it. But there's no other option, right? Maybe if I think about it from another angle. If I ignore all the options in front of me, then what could I do? What else could we do to get the door open? Think, Plague. Think back to everything you saw. There was so much new information, all at once, too. Filter out the chaotic emotions, the insanity of it all. Wait. Why is this coming to mind? It sounded like we got another memory shard. It's hardly an argument. Barely even a clue. But it's the only lead I have left. Rhea, Cece. Plague? You two are hiding something from me. Huh. What do you mean? Why would we need to hide anything from... Cece, you said before that the occult club visited this house to confirm an urban legend. Yeah? And Rhea, you said that there are exactly 3 members in the club. You, Cecilia, and Carol Maria? Yes, but Carol Maria didn't come with us, so... That's a lie. What are you talking about? Carol Maria came to this house with you two. That's a fact. Rhea, you don't like Cece, and you don't like the occult. It's not exactly difficult to deduce. The only reason you joined the club was because Carol Maria did. There's no way you'd be here right now if it wasn't for your best friend dragging you along. That's not... Sorry, but does any of this matter? Are you suggesting we find and kill Carol Maria or something? I don't know if I would go that far, but the fact that she kept herself hidden this whole time is very suspicious. Are you suggesting that Carol Maria might be the true mastermind behind this killing game? Yes. Rhea, tell me the truth. There's nothing to tell. Carol Maria isn't here. And even if she was, she's not a murderous maniac. You dare accuse her of such heinous crimes? I'll kill... Tell me the truth. Why? Why are you two trying to make me decide? What is going on? Why are you doing this? These are your lives on the line here. I don't want to let either of you die. Don't make me decide, please. Rhea, I think it's time for a new plan. Huh. New plan? It's something I realized after checking something in the attic. Oh, but first, what are you two talking about? What just happened? What happened? Oh look, Plague's starting to wake up. Hi, Plague, are you feeling okay? Any dizziness? CC, what happened? What's wrong with my voice? Wait, my body. Oh yeah, see about that. You're possessing the zombie's body right now. Huh? Possessing? What's that supposed to... Why am I tied to this chair? This is... Did you... It really worked. Did you two murder me and just, like, moved my soul into a corpse? Is that what happened? Plague is controlling his dead body. Rio, what is going on? Please, you have to tell me. How is this happening? Why are you two doing this? Actually, before we get into that, let me check on what you know already, Plague. Huh? What I know? First of all, you know that you're already dead, right? How did you know that? I didn't... It's a bit of a complicated story, but okay, let's start from the beginning. Oh, actually, maybe it'd be better to hear it from her. Her? And then I saw it. The craziest, most unbelievable sight. A new figure emerged from the library door and now standing in front of me. Called it. Literally the giveaway was the earring. Was me. Plague. What's your name, right? Wait, you must be... Yes. My name is Carol Maria. Ah, but you can call me Karma for short. Karma? Yeah, it's a nickname CC came up with. Cool, right? But you lost all of your memories, so you thought you were me, right? This just leads to, like, more confusion. What is going on? But the truth is, you're a spirit that was possessing my body this entire time. A spirit. Who am I? At that moment, it all started to make sense. How I remembered my own death, my true name. How my own face and body never felt right to me. Kind of curious if I'll, like, start this game as, like, Carol Marie or something like that. How it always felt strange when I would be stabbed to death. And also... It was you. You were the voice screaming in my head. You were the one forcing us to go back in time, restarting the killing game over and over. That's... Blake, please just hear us out. Ria. Once you know the whole truth, everything will make sense. Karma. It feels like years ago now. It all started when the three of us, me, Cece, and Ria, we traveled all the way out here to check out a legend of the Black Magic Mansion. But as soon as we opened the door, I blacked out, and when I came to... Three of us were in the foyer of this house, with that terrible red writing on the front door. Of course, we tried to ignore it at first. After all, the three of us are friends. There's no way we could turn against each other. We focused on trying to look for a way out, or at least some answers as to why we were trapped here. But then... I can't remember who died first anymore. Either Cece or Rhea suddenly snapped, and the other one was murdered. It was like the worst possible nightmare, and I honestly thought that was it. That's what it was. Because the very next moment, I woke up in the foyer again. Cece and Rhea were both alive and didn't remember what happened. My own memories faded away quickly, so I thought it really was just a gross dream. I decided to forget about it, and we tried looking for a way out all over again. And then it happened again. Someone died. I screamed in despair, and then I woke up in the foyer again. This sequence kept going over and over until finally I realized what was going on. I was beginning to remember things that happened before time would rewind. Just like you, I also figured out that the culprit was in the basement. But whenever we were able to confront him, he would kill one of us, and then time would rewind yet again. There was no way out. I watched Cece and Rhea die over and over. Out of desperation, I even tried killing myself to set them free, but time would rewind just before I could fade away. I had no control over my ability to rewind time. Probably because deep down I can't ever be okay with any of us dying. So it wouldn't stop. The killing game would restart, and no matter what I did, someone ends up dead. Even if I asked us all to do nothing, the culprit eventually comes and kills us. My memories were no longer fading. I started to remember everything, all the horrible details. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. The killing game repeated. That should have been a 20-hour killing game, because days, weeks, months, years, maybe decades. The pain of dying, the pain of having your best friend die in front of you, the pain of watching your best friend become a murderer, even the pain of killing your best friend with your own two hands. It was non-stop, endless. All I knew was pain, and no matter how much I struggled, I couldn't escape. I wanted to die. I wanted to fade away. I wanted to stop caring about my friends so I could leave them for dead. But no matter what attitude I had, it would always end the same. Time would flow back to the beginning. The beginning of yet another killing game. Until finally, right from the moment I woke up in the foyer once again, I broke. Oh, what? Karma? What happened? Did you have a nightmare? I can't do this anymore. What are you talking about? We only just woke up. No, we've been here forever. There's no way out. Karma. I don't want to reset the clock. I'm done trying to get a happy ending. God, Satan, anyone, please just end this already. Have one of us die, or have all of us die. I don't care anymore. End this game. End it, please. End it. End it, end it, end it, end it, end it, end it. And somebody smacked her across the face. Which was Rhea. Karma, get a grip already. Rhea, you. This isn't you. You're the type to never give up, no matter how hard things get. But I want to give up. I don't want to do this anymore. Even if we all need to die, I just want this to finally end. Don't talk like that. Please just tell us what happened. But as I was weakly telling them about my time traveling for possibly the millionth time, that's when he appeared. You. Good evening. I understand you are having quite a bit of trouble with the writing on that door. Karma, is that a zombie? Guys, it's a real zombie. Why are you here? What are you up to? So it's true then. You come from the future. I'll pardon my lack of etiquette. It has been quite some time since I had last spoken to guests. The blonde one appears to recognize me, but as for you other maidens, I hope you are not alarmed by my appearance. Let's see, my name is hardly relevant these days. Please refer to me as the Professor. The Professor? Enough small talk, answer me, why are you up here? There's no need to be on guard. I do not intend to harm you for the duration of this conversation. I'm here right now to offer you a solution. A solution, you mean you'll let us leave? Unfortunately, that won't be possible. The solution is regarding your unwanted time traveling ability. My apologies for eavesdropping on your private conversation. You're weirdly polite for an evil zombie mastermind. What's the solution? It's this object here. The collar. A bracelet? No. Isn't that a wrist shackle? Simply put this on and your body will be possessed by a spirit pulled from hell. My body will... Wait, a spirit? What? And we're expecting to believe that. I assure you... Yeah, the dog was wearing that collar the entire time. I was right, it was the dog. Or I don't know, we'll see. I assure you, it is no joke nor exaggeration. If I understand your dilemma correctly, any conclusions of the killing game triggers your powers to restart it, regardless of your own will, yes? But that should not come as a surprise. It is only human to desire your friend's safety and fear for your own life. If your time traveling ability does indeed intend from your unyielding spirit, then why not cut it at the source? By allowing the spirit to possess your body, your own consciousness will fall into a deep slumber. In other words, the spirit will take your place in the killing game, and you will be blind to its ultimate outcome. That's karma. You're not thinking of... As I unfortunately cannot spare all of your lives, is this not an ideal proposition for both of our sides? I assure you that, as a being from hell, the spirit will most certainly make a decisive choice to end someone's life. And so long as your consciousness is in a deep, unknowing slumber, your curse should not activate. While I cannot say which of you three shall perish, the tragic loop you've been enduring will finally come to the definitive end. Karma. No matter how well spoken he is, you cannot trust a psychopath who insists on someone getting murdered. There has to be another way. We'll find it. Yeah, you're right, Rhea. I'm sorry, Mr. Professor, but I have to decline your proposition. Huh? Wait. We're not doing it? Aw, but getting to meet a spirit from hell would have been so cool, though. Cecilia, be quiet. Okay, I'm starting to think, like, I know what happened to... Cause Cece read the book about, like, the gates of hell. She was, like, the only one outside the door when the dog died. Because the dog doesn't have the collar anymore, so where did the collar go? Cece probably has it. And you're certain that you will not change your mind. Yes, I can't just escape responsibly like that and let some stranger kill my friends. But can't we negotiate some more? Exactly why can't you spare our lives? Depending on your goal is maybe we can... Even if time will rewind, so be it. Karma? Wait. Did that really just happen? No. No. This is our only option. I'm sure after a few more loops, you will change your mind. And it ended up exactly as he said. Even while remembering that conversation with the professor, I still made no progress finding us a way out. I looped through several more killing games, my heart continued to crumble even more. And eventually, I gave up. The professor appeared, and I accepted his offer before he could even explain it. And the last thing I said to my friends before abandoning them was, no matter what the spirit decides, no matter who gets killed, be it one of us, be one of you two, or even me, accept the outcome. Accept it as the ending to the story. So that's why they willingly let themselves get killed. You know what happened next, don't you, Plague? Even though you all left the final decision to me, nothing changed. Your ability to rewind time would still activate whenever someone died. And no matter how hard Cece and Rhea tried to pressure me, I refused to kill anyone. So now we're stuck at the same impasse. That last part is where you're wrong. Huh? Let me take over from here, Karma. Okay. Plague, do you remember when you jumped through the basement hatch and into the underground passage? Yeah. That hatch is a gate to hell. Oh, what? You summarize, you're not going to throw me down there, are you? You better not. I'll come back and haunt your ass. Gates of hell, the chains of hell can't hold me. To summarize the important details, it's a place where the boundary between the living and the dead is very thin. Living people like us can't interact with it, but a spirit like you, well, you would get burned to death because that's the process of the gate, pulling you back to where you belong. That's... So in other words, if we cast that shackle harboring you into the fires of the gate from whence you came, it's effectively the same as killing you. And if you die like that, the condition for the front door would be met. And all three of you can escape. Plague. We finally found a way out. A way for all of us to escape. As someone who's already dead, won't you please show mercy for those who still have their whole lives ahead of them? Your lives are like fleeting while also like you're basically weighing an eternity in hell. That is not a good deal. I wish I didn't need to ask you to do this. From what Cece and Rhea told me, you're actually a very kind soul who genuinely tried to protect all of us. But now, I need to ask you to make the ultimate sacrifice. Please set me set us free from the never-ending killing game. I'm begging you, Plague. I don't like this. We found it. A solution that ends the killing game and lets everyone escape with their lives. As for me, I've already lived my life. Do I really have the right to deny them theirs? Karma looks torn about this. We shared a body for so long that I can tell she doesn't want to do this. Okay. Here's the deal. You guys could throw me in hell on the condition you summon me back. Okay? Because let me tell you, burning for an eternity is not that great. Especially for like, I don't know how long y'all are going to live. Like maybe like 80 years, 90 years tops. That's if you're lucky. It might be best if I make my decision before I too become someone she rewinds time to rescue. As for Cece and Rhea, I don't think I could bear to see them die again. I already couldn't make the choice to kill either of them before. I guess it's not a difficult decision to make. Truly the final choice. Sacrifice yourself to save them. Alright, I'll do it. Did you just say... Well, I wish I could return to the living world with y'all. The fact of the matter is that I'm dead. I have no right to impede the lives of those who still live. Blake, are you absolutely certain? Yes, I am. You'll be returning to hell, most likely for good this time. But that's where I was in the first place, right? But, Rhea, let's not drag this out. Or who knows, if I self-sacrifice myself, I might get into heaven. Like, I'm so sorry I had to come to this. I wish we could have met under different circumstances. I'm just grateful I was able to meet you at all. Huh? Rhea talked a lot about you, in fact. She said, Blake, you don't need to get into that right now. Yeah, this sucks. If we met somewhere else, if things happened just slightly differently. Don't tell me there's another ending too. I'm sure we could have been good friends. Karma. Take good care of them. I know you can do it. I guess I'm jumping in here again. With my current body, time shouldn't rewind anymore. But wait, Plague. Huh? Is that... Cece? That is, you said you wish you could return to the living world, right? Yeah. Then does that mean you remember your old life? Including your real name? Not all the details, but yes, for my name. What is it? What is your name? Cece, what's going on with you? Plague is in fact my real name. Cece? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt like this. Plague. What now? Thank you for everything. I'll never forget you. Never, ever, ever, ever. Yeah, I won't forget you either, Cece. And with this, the killing game finally comes to a true end. doesn't hurt. I'm fading away. It's really over. The door opened. It worked. Goodbye. True end. Salvation ending. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, double check. See if, like, there's any other endings. Wait. Oh! I should probably save it. Don't sacrifice yourself. It makes sense. This is the ending I've been seeking. A way to save everyone. We finally found it. Don't sacrifice yourself. Karma's been through absolute agony. She doesn't deserve any more of this. She deserves to be set free. Come on, sacrifice yourself already. Don't do it. Why? I'm already dead. Why shouldn't I do it? They'll finally have a happy ending. Is it the right thing to do? No, there's like more to it. Seriously, stop. What's going on? Who are you? Why are you trying to prolong this? This nightmare has been going on for far too long already. Because I know there's something else. There's something wrong. Huh? Something's wrong. What does that mean? And why does it matter? Okay, it's nothing. Go ahead and sacrifice yourself. Think carefully about this. Just my consciousness second guessing itself. Wait. Could it be? Plague, is something wrong? I think I figured it out. The reason why we can't let it end like this. What's going on? Why did Plague suddenly go silent? Beats me. I better tread carefully here, otherwise they'll think I'm trying to weasel myself out of getting sacrificed. Deep breaths, ready for this, Plague? If you mess up your deductive reasoning here, it's game over for all of us. Earth to Plague. If you don't mind waiting just a moment, I would like us to discuss something before I give my answer. Discuss something? What is it? There's something I realized just now, something that the rest of you might not have realized yet. What's going on? Are you trying to get us to spare you or something? Just hear me out. It's strange that you think that killing me will let you escape. After all, Professor's death didn't open the door. Open it. The door won't open without me. After all, I'm already dead. I'm already dead. Casting me to the gate is simply returning me to where I belong. There's no guarantee that truly counts as a death that will open the door. That's only Cece's theory. Like, is that really what you wanted to say? Huh? Even if you're right, it's not like we have any other options. It's at least worth trying. Unless you're just saying this to weasel yourself out of getting sent back to hell. That's not it. Like, I'm sorry, but while I was hoping you would voluntarily sacrifice yourself for the sakes It was not a request you could refuse. I won't forget you though, please. Rest in peace. No, wait, They immediately threw me in hell. Fuck you. As my conscience fell into the indescribable darkness, I bitterly lamented the failure of my deduction. For a moment I realized it. By letting them leave like that, the three of them, or perhaps even the whole world, were doomed. Bad end, you lose. Luckily, I could turn back time now. The door won't open without me. Even though we found the professor, found this body dead in the bedrooms upstairs, the front door didn't open for us, even though it's always been opened without fail before. The professor? Well, yeah, I suppose that was kind of strange. But I mean, he was the mastermind, right? Maybe he was an exception to the rule. No, there's more to it. The reason why the professor's death didn't open the front door is simple. It was because he was dead from the start. He's the owner of the house. He didn't actually die. He is already dead from the start. Remember when we found the body in the basement? Cece checked for a pulse and got nothing. In other words, the professor is already dead. That's why he can't die, like the front door requires. And that's why, as someone who's also dead, I also can't die in a way that will open the door. You realized midway that your argument doesn't help us at all, didn't you? Also, did you forget that I just explained earlier, if we throw your shackles into the gate of hell, that will open the door? Crap, I could have gone better. Okay, so that's not the right answer. He actually didn't die. He's not dead. That's the only explanation. He's not dead? Wow, okay. You lost me, Plague. You do know you're possessing his rotting corpse right now. I'm aware, but my point still stands. The professor is not dead. Okay? Then explain the corpse. The corpse literally attacked you a while ago. I was possessing Carol Maria over there. You moved my brain. I don't even know. Remember we found a knife stuck into it earlier? This body I'm currently in. It's a soulless shell. It is indeed the professor's body, but without a soul. His soul? Isn't that the same as being dead? No. His soul has left his body, but it's still technically alive and is somewhere in this house. This is officially getting ridiculous. We've been through way more ridiculous things than this, Ria. Hisk. Fine, then riddle me this. How does a soul move around freely while still being alive? The collar. By inhabiting a host, by getting killed, with spirit channeling, by floating around, by inhabiting a host. He's in a host. Someone or something is carrying his soul around. A host? Are you sure you're not just making this up? Have you forgotten already? How am I currently possessing this body right now? The wrist shackle. Yes! There we go. But that's specific to you. How do you know the professor is doing something similar? Because I'm not the professor. You guys explained it to me earlier that my soul is bound to a wrist shackle. But just now, I realized something. There's two of them, so like I have a wrist shackle. Okay. There are multiple wrist shackles. Yeah, one's green, one's purple. The purple one was around the dog's throat. I have a lot of reasons to believe there's more than one of these wrist shackles. Don't you dare say it, because shackles usually come in pair. No. Thinking back now, I've seen something like that looks like just like a wrist shackle at least 2 times before. Rhea, remembers Doc's collar? His collar? I knew something was up with the collar. Exactly. It looks a lot like a wrist shackle, didn't it? And Cece, remember when you fought the professor while he was pretending to be a zombie? Huh? That's kind of a blur now. No worries, because I remember. On his left wrist, there was something like a metal shackle wrapped around it. Nope. You mean... Yes. I think just like me, the professor's soul is also bound to a wrist shackle. And all the times any of us saw Doc or the professor moving, well... they were moving because of his shackle. He was possessing them, just like I was with Karma. Wait. Which one was he? The dog or the corpse? He was both of them. What? Isn't that impossible? No, it's possible after all. None of us have ever seen both Doc and the zombie in the same place at the same time. Wait. But when we found Doc's body, the shackle was gone. And then the professor's body in the bedroom. There was nothing, no collar and no wrist shackle. Exactly. And there's only one explanation for that. Someone picked it up. And I think I know who. Someone took the professor's wrist shackle, and that person still has it. This is it. This explains why something's been feeling so off for the past while. Plague, don't mess up here. The one who took the professor's wrist shackle was... Cecilia. It's gotta be Cecilia. Cece, it was you. You took the wrist shackle containing the professor's soul. Huh? Why would I do that? The reason you took the wrist shackle is you love occult stuff. You love the occult, obviously. You wanted it as a... Wait, that's stupid. Come on. Don't joke around now. No, the real reason. The reason you took the wrist shackle is... you didn't want to take it. It was forced onto you. Isn't that right? Professor? No, seriously, I have no idea what you're talking about. Blake, what are you doing? Then let me ask you just one question. And if you answer correctly, I'll back off. About 10 years ago. What did Serena kill? Who? Serena? Sorry, I guess it's been too long that I don't remember that name. Plague, are you saying... It all makes sense now. Ever since we found Doc's body, you've been acting strange. We can't go back to that. We're so close to the truth once we find the true mastermind. But there was no such person in the basement. Now was there? That's... Wait a minute. Unless you want to claim that mindless rotting zombie is somehow the cunning mastermind behind all this. But he might be exactly that. Maybe he's pretending to be mindless, or he lost his sanity just before he attacked. Either way, what do you propose we do then? It's not like we have any clue as to where that zombie went. And as you recall, we were given 20 hours. Time is running out. Cece, what are you doing? We're supposed to be a team now, right? Why are you trying to restart the killing game? It was weird. You were so calm and so cold. You said Doc was killed somewhere else, then left in the hallway as a warning, with a lot of confidence. Almost as though that was your plan. You wanted to use Doc's death to pressure me. That's kind of flimsy reasoning, Plague. I found Doc's body first, so naturally I had the most time to think about what we could do next. No, that's only the first thing I noticed. Next, there was the time we found the body in the bedroom. Tisk, no signal. Cecilia, how about you? Huh? What is it? Looks like you don't have a signal either. Yeah, I guess we'll have to try again later. Huh? What's wrong, Plague? You're staring at me. Oh, sorry, it's nothing. You were weirdly confused and excited, almost as though you didn't recognize your own phone. Huh. Is that really such a weird thing to do? It's just a phone, right? Plus, without any signal, it's not useful for anything. What's with all of you? Cecilia, you love your phone. You play all those games. She did mention the mobile games, like way back at the beginning. I never caught on to that. You play all those games that require you to open them daily. Why didn't you try to play your porcupine game right away? I knew it. Finally, we have what you said just a moments earlier. Like, do you remember when you jumped through the basement hatch and into the underground passage? Yeah. That hatch is a gate to hell. What? To summarize the important details, it's a place where the boundary between the living and the dead is very thin. Living people like us can't interact with it, but a spirit like you, well, you would get burned to death because the process of the gate pulling you back to where you belong. So in other words, if we cast a shackle harboring you into the fires of the gate from whence you came, it's effectively the same as killing you. And if you die like that, the condition for the front door would be met, and all three of us can escape. That I could just talked up to her reading that book, but how? How do you know? Well, actually, yeah, okay, now that... Yeah, the hatch. How'd she know the hatch was the gate to hell, though? How do you know that hatch is the gate to hell? How do you know my burning to death is equivalent to me returning to hell? How do you know that doing that will meet the condition of the front door? How do you know so much? You're really keen on making me into some kind of demon here. No, I'm not. CC is. CC is no demon. She thinks and acts really differently from average girls, but she's as human as any of them. She protected us from getting attacked. She watched over us, giving us encouragement when we needed it. She wants all of us to escape safely. She would never try to restart the killing game the way you did, Professor. Yeah. DC? Karma, take a step back. I'm impressed, Plague. I wonder if you worked as a detective while you were alive. So it's true then. Yes, it is as you surmised. There's no point in denying it anymore. Ooh, eerie blackness. Oh, I like the eyes. I like the eyes. Good evening. I am the Professor, or more specifically, the spirit of the Professor. Yep, there's the shackle. Bound to a wrist shackle, much like yourself, and currently overriding the consciousness of this girl named Cecilia. This isn't an act, is it? Why are you in Cecilia's body? What's your plan right now? Why, you ask? I suppose considering what you all have been through, I can disclose some of my motivations. My goal is to escape this house. Escape? But isn't this your house? It is indeed, but due to the black magic I utilize, it's become something of a prison for me. To summarize quickly, the only means of me escaping this place is to offer souls to the hatch. The gate to hell. Offer souls? That's why. That's why you said you couldn't spare our lives. To clarify, I said I couldn't spare all of your lives. This is because after decades of collection, I now need only one more sacrifice, one last person to die in my house. And that's why you started a killing game. It's certainly a cleaner way of obtaining what I need, wouldn't you say? I detest cutting down people, especially women and children. Y'all seem confused. Perhaps my explanations were lacking due to their brevity. Very well, how about this? In honor of your undeterred efforts and expert deductions, I will answer any 3 questions you may have. Questions? We'll soon be approaching the ending of this whole ordeal. I wouldn't mind giving everyone a sense of closure. The ending. The others still appear stunned, so Plague, you should take the reins for this as well. Go ahead and ask me anything you'd like me to explain. Why did you take over Cece's body? Were you the father of this house? What are you doing as the dog? You know who I am? How come nobody noticed my wrist shackle? Why is Karma able to rewind time? Are you the father of the house? This is your house, so that means you really are the father from the lounge photos, aren't you? That is correct. Decades ago, I lived in this very house with my family before they left me one by one. You're the one from the letter. You beat your son? I do not take pride in the fact, but yes, it is true. How could you do that after everything you've done for your family up until... You speak out of place, child. There are many circumstances plaguing our family during that time. For instance, my son, he forgot his sin. What he done to our family. You mean... Well, that's all in the past now. My family no longer matters to me. All I desire now is my freedom. You may ask 2 more questions. Go ahead and ask me anything you'd like me to explain. The CC one's stupid because, like, it's obvious because CC was, like, closest. What are you doing as the dog? Why is Karma able to rewind time? Why is Karma able to rewind time? Is it the black magic of some kind? I'm afraid I don't know anything about Carol Maria's power. What? But you said it was connected to my consciousness. That's why you gave me Plague's wrist shackle. You said it would make sure my power wouldn't... Naturally, those were all guesses. What? Your ability to rewind time wasn't in any of the black magic materials I've researched. It is most likely some other form of power that is unique to you. I do not know where one would even begin to investigate its origins. If I had known such a power existed, then... No, I suppose it is far too late now, in any case. I promise you that I truly believe giving you Plague's shackle would work. After all, if the killing game never ends, that would be problematic for myself as well. It would mean I could never leave either. Right. You may ask me one final question. Go ahead and ask me anything you'd like me to explain. I'm kind of curious on like who I actually am. Do you know who I am? You had my shackle. You're the one who gave it to Karma. Does that mean you know who I am? What I am? My answer to your question is the same as I have explained to Carol Maria. You are a spirit pulled from hell. So I came out of that gate. That is correct. You are the result of one of my most complicated summoning rituals. No one should be able to escape hell, but you are proof that it is possible. But why did you summon me? What were you trying to accomplish, and what did I do in my past life to get sent to hell? That doesn't matter anymore. What? When I first awakened you, you had none of your memories. Your soul naturally has no physical form outside of your shackle, and your voice is based on the body you are possessing. I don't know your true name, your age, your gender, your personal history, nothing, not even a leaf to follow. You are, by every definition of the word, a stranger. That was question number 3. Well then, that's all the time I'm willing to offer for your question. On to the next matter. The next matter. Naturally, all that's left is the ending of this story. The ending? Simply put, I believe we should still stick to my current latest plan, that is, tossing Plague's shackle into the gate to hell. But that's... No one will complain about a spirit originally from hell being sent back there, correct? Besides, it was me who brought you out into this world. Does that not give me the right to do with you as I please? Once the deed is done, the 4 of us will be able to go out the open front door and return to the world of the living. Oh, and do not fret. I will return to my original body and set Cecilia free, of course. Now, what say you, fair maidens? Is this not a perfectly reasonable plan? After all, you were prepared to sacrifice Plague in the first place. Has anything changed, really? If it means it can all end, then I want to end it. I want to be free. Karma. Y'all better not throw me into the fire again. Okay. What are you? It's 3v1, literally. Wait, I'm backing Carol Maria. What? Karma took my shackle. So, you are now against the plan, but why? What would you want to impede your own safe escape? Ria, what are you... Huh? Okay. Plague being a spear from hell aside, there's no way we can let a mass murderer like you walk free. Rhea, what are you doing? You are naive, child. Do you honestly believe you have any sort of power in this situation? You are unarmed, weak, and still recovering from an injury. Meanwhile, I am in control of a young lady blessed with immense strength. Oh, and this knife as well. See? You flinched. And you are right to do so. Now, put your arm down and back away. To save you the embarrassment, I'll even pretend this never happened. Rhea, don't do this. You and Carmen can escape now, just leave me behind. I was never supposed to be here anyway. This is about you, Plague. No matter how you look at this twisted situation, we can't just let it end like this. I understand it is not ideal, especially when I am currently hijacking the body of your friend. But I assure you, I am sane. And I am serious about returning this body to her. You murdered countless people. As a means to an end. As I stated before, I detest cutting down people, especially women and children. But the fact remains you killed those people with your own hands. If you are truly sane, you know that you need to answer for your crimes. Answer to justice. Justice? Pfft. Do you remember with whom you are speaking? I am a spirit. The only justice I answer to now is God himself. Do you claim to be his avatar? Rhea, please. Even when you're not really Cecilia, you still go on the most infuriating tangents. You're right, forgive me for mocking you. It is as you say. I know I must answer to my crimes. What? I still have unresolved matters in the world of the living, so naturally I must follow that world's rules once more. I vow to you, dear Oriana and Plague, I will turn myself in for every one of my crimes over the decades. Huh? What is that puzzling expression? I can tell you've thought a lot about this over the years. You've wanted to escape this house for so long, there's an objective you so badly wanted to achieve. But you're also an immortal. Time has no meaning for you. You've already waited decades in solitude with nothing but corpses keeping you company. A normal prison is a mere instant compared to that. Fair point. And then when us mere humans can't confine you anymore, you will start again, continuing to do absolutely anything it takes to achieve your final objective. And you'll be a prisoner to your impossible task once more. I see. Your defiance stems not from your morality nor convictions, but rather your kindness. You are sane. That's why you continue to torture yourself, killing people over and over and over again, even though it eats away at your soul. That's why we must end it here. You must end it here. Professor, you have a valiant spirit, Oriana. I commend you for showing a wretch like myself such consideration. Oh, wait, are you... I wish I could do more. We just gotta get this shackle off Cece. What? Plus, if he actually truly cared, he would have just thrown himself into the gate of hell. What happened? They both just stopped. Perhaps if I have successfully kept you out of my library, this could have all been avoided. What to do, what to do. Oh, I suppose you don't have Cecilia to protect you at the moment. And as long as none of you are fatally wounded, there should be no risk of time traveling occurring. Plague, run. You can avoid any needless pain by simply handing over Plague's shackle, you know? This way, hurry. Why is this? Did he cut you? No, just graze me. What are we doing? Why did you two save me? Now that we know that we'd be releasing a madman from his prison, we can't just let him sacrifice you. We need a plan. You realize I don't need to act like a zombie this time, yes? Plague. Hold still now. I don't want to mess this up and hurt your host. Not good. He's got me pinned down. It's game over already. What to do? Save Plague. Wait. Now we know that we'd be releasing a madman from his prison. We can't just let him sacrifice you. She got her time loop abilities back. We need a plan. Rhea, get back. What? Where did... What did I do? Kick her back down the stairs? Sorry, CC, but if anyone can survive a tumble down a flight of stairs, it'd be you. Like, did you just... Wait, let's get to the foyer. Right. Damn. The front door is still closed. Like, did you just turn back time again? I think so. I heard that voice again. Wait. But that voice is... Karma. Yeah, I'm here. Do you hear me? Rhea, I can hear Karma's voice in my head. What? How is that possible? She's basically, backseat driving the body we're sharing right now. I don't know why exactly, but I can still feel all of my senses, even if I am not in control of my body. So you can hear Rhea too. Hear me? What? I can, yeah. But it looks like she can't hear my voice, which makes sense. Rhea, it seems that Karma can hear you, but you can't hear her at the moment. I guess there's no point in being skeptical. I'll just have to trust what you say. Karma, if you can hear me, I think you and I both know what we have to do here. Yeah, we need to get the shackle off Cece's wrist. That's true. That would solve everything. The tricky part is catching the professor off guard and avoiding the knife all the while. Come now. Isn't it a tad cruel to push your friend down a flight of stairs? Scrappy caught up. No. Now, why would you jump in front of a knife like that? Don't you know how dangerous that is? Rhea. Rhea, no. The tricky part is catching the professor off guard and avoiding that knife all the while. Come now, isn't that attack cruel to push your friend down a flight of stairs? Rhea, this way. Ah, Plague. Seriously, the bathroom? This is... What, Plague? You put us in the corner. Well, it's better than letting you throw yourself in front of a knife. You just did it again, didn't you? You turned back time just a small amount. Huh? Oh. Like, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Karma's getting the hang of this, apparently. This is it. The miracle we've been looking for. Miracle, what do you mean? Like, if you can turn back time at will, then it should be possible for you to cheat us out of this. Cheat? Ah, of course. Whenever you're about to be captured, turn back time and try again. Keep doing so until you manage to remove that shackle from Cecilia's wrist. Oh, that might just work. It has to work. That's the only shot we have at winning. Don't be reckless, though. Even if you can revert any injuries you get, it will obviously still hurt. And remember, just like how I can faintly recall memories from before you reverted time, it's possible the professor will start to notice as well. We'll want to avoid using your power too much. Right, makes sense. I should try to play this carefully wherever I can. I would rather not break apart my own house, but I'm at the limits of my patience now. I suppose to take down a door, an axe is the best tool for that. There should be one in the basement. Here's Cece. I think now's our chance. Are you ready? No, let's wait a little bit, just in case. I figured that's what he was doing. He didn't fall for that. I suppose that would have been too easy. Very well, the axe it is. Deep inhale. Now. Are you giving up? I kind of want to punch her in the face. I kind of want to punch her in the face. Take this. You caught my fist. I see. You're just handing your wrist over to me. Is that it? I'll be taking this now. No, go back. Ria, let's head up. Huh? What? No, I don't think I'll allow that. He's fast. Oh, are you going to... Plague, I can run without you pulling on my hand. It worked. We got him out of the way. You're a crafty one, aren't you, Plague? Hey, I did escape from hell, so... Plague, we need to get that shackle off of... Not yet. Damn it. He doesn't have any blind spots. Plague, did you have to rewind time again? This is impossible. My hands just can't reach fast enough. Sorry if only my body was a little more athletic. Plague, don't forget that I'm here. The professor's target is you, but maybe I could distract him somehow, if only momentarily. Why don't both of you just grab the chairs and like smash him over his head? No, it's too dangerous. Even knowing time will rewind, I don't think he hesitates from killing you at all. Plus, Karma and I both, we don't ever want to see you die again. That's right, well said, Plague. Alright. Is there anything we could use to... Ria? My leg. Did you forget about the pet door? I suppose they don't squeak nearly as loudly as a human-sized door. You... Now then, what will you do next? Run away, spirit from hell? Your friend is no longer able to run. Do you dare risk her becoming a hostage? Plague, I'm so sorry. Of course, she won't be able to die thanks to your time-traveling power. But I wonder if it would be just as effective to have you watch me kill her over and over. I'll never let you do that. Then take off your shackle and place it near the pet door. I promise this will all be over if you do so. Plague, Karma, I have one last idea. Rhea, buy some time. I need to get upstairs. Are you whispering your final farewells to each other? No, we're just agreeing that we won't give up. Okay, think. How do we get Rhea upstairs? The professor's trying to come in through the door that Rhea needs to use. Blake, let's lure him into the kitchen. The kitchen? How can we... Ah, that's it. Rhea, get under the table. Professor, how about we have a little duel? A duel? What are you proposing? I'm going to take one of the other knives from the kitchen. We'll have a good old-fashioned sword fight with knives. And why would I agree to that when I have one knife over you already? You said that you don't like cutting down people, didn't you? If you can corner me in a duel fair and square, I'll give you my wrist shackle without any more trouble. What you're proposing is absolutely absurd. You lack the physical ability to defeat me while I'm using this girl's body. And even if you had the ability, can you bear to swing a knife at someone so dear to you? Finally, none of us can leave this place until someone goes to hell. Even if someone wins, I will still kill you. True. So how about this? If I can fend off your attacks for 1 minute or knock away your knife from your hands, you must... Wait for the next victim, throw yourself in the gate instead. Wait, Plague, he never agreed to that. You must throw yourself into the gate instead. That may sound like a fair wager, but to reiterate, I have one knife over you already. Why would I agree to bet my life in addition to allowing you a weapon and easier victory conditions? Exactly. Because there's no way you'll lose. It's not like I have any chance of knocking away your knife, and 1 minute is a very long time for a duel. Or what? Are you too scared for your life to give me one last futile chance to protect myself? Is that your idea of a taunt? Do you consider me a prideful man? I care for nothing but achieving my objectives. I will endure any shame, disgrace, or atrocious act to the end. But since there is another purpose for this duel, perhaps I will humor you for a moment, if only to satisfy my curiosity at your sudden bravado. It worked. Very well, I accept your conditions. Alright. Alright, count to 10, then meet me in the kitchen. As you wish. 1, 2... Looks like Rhea understands the plan. Okay, let's go. Grab the biggest knife for range. Instead, you grab the littlest knife. Remember, Plague, don't hurt CC or else I'll... Rewind time. Right, I know. You know, there was also the door leading from the kitchen to the lounge area, right? But, alright. Are you prepared? Excellent. Try to make this entertaining for me. Like he said, I probably can't actually win this duel. Plus, I don't want to hurt Cece. But he knows if he kills me, time will rewind, so he'll probably focus on injuring me until I lose all my strength. But that's okay. All I have to do is drag this out for as long as I can. Now, let's begin the duel. I will allow you the first move. Come at me. You are right to be cautious. Very well. I rescind my generosity. Now, I will make my move. So he's either going to attack high or he's going to attack low. Block high. No, you don't. He cut my leg. Next. Take this. I wasn't expecting that. What, are you scared? You're an amusing one. Now then. Dab, dodge, block. Interesting, you saw through that. I can do this. I just have to keep... Block horizontally. Impressive. I'm somehow getting through this. This is working. Just a little more. I believe it is time to bring this farce to an end. Something's coming. Block left, block high, block right, block low. How did... No. What is with... What? I'm finished. Huh. So that's all you're capable of. Blake, we're going back. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Bide your time. Block low. No, you don't. Good read. Next. Yeah. Okay. So, stay right there. Haha! So fast. Please. I think it's been about a minute now. Impressive. You held your ground for this long. You are more skilled than I anticipated. I win, Professor. It's been 1 minute, and you couldn't corner me. Oh. Oh. I understand now. Plague. You cunning little cheater. You, or maybe I should say Carol Maria, within you, you can manipulate time freely now. Am I correct? No, we overdid it. I only did it once. Surely you can't expect me to acknowledge your victory as legitimate. No, if anything, you have forfeited this duel. Now, as the winner by default, I demand my prize. You will now give me your wrist shackle without any more resistance. Like, what do we do now? So it's true. For whatever reason, you're stalling for time. What was the true purpose behind this whole duel? Wasn't it? I'll take your silence as an affirmation. Very well. This duel is null and void. I trust you have no complaints about that. Now, back to our original arrangement. You threw your knife. Your friend's face would have been... Get back here. That's all the time I can buy, Rhea. I hope you have everything ready. Rhea. She said she needed to go upstairs, but where? Plague, this way. The empty bedroom. Rhea, what are you... What just happened? Oh, the dog. What? Rhea and Karma. Rhea, are you sure about this? It's our only shot at winning. But your leg. I can handle a little stealth. Besides, as long as Plague can pull off the last step. What are... Oh, Plague, you're awake. You probably already noticed, but you're in Doc's body right now. Rough. I'm possessing a dog. It actually worked. Plague, listen carefully. We don't have time to discuss this. Once Karma and I both grab Cecilia, that will be your cue, Plague, to run out and pull off her wrist shackle with your teeth. That's... Okay, I'm heading out. Thank you, Plague. Karma has a couple of cuts and bruises, but she's still alive, and it's thanks to you. This is it, though. We can finally end this game, once and for all. Don't lose focus. Rough. She's staring at me fiercely. Don't you dare. It's nothing, just the barking. Here he comes. Get ready. Okay, so I just gotta wait for my chance to grab that shackle. Karma's hiding her arm behind her back. Oh, I get it. You ran into a dead end. I thought you would know this house very well by now. But I suppose with this house being an enclosed space, every part of it is a dead end. I just have one more question for you, Professor. And what might that be? Wait a little longer. Not yet. Let's say you keep your promise and let Cece's body go. How do you plan on moving around in the living world? Naturally, I intend to return to my own body. I've been keeping it well maintained for that purpose. Rhea. She's starting to move. Wait a little longer, not yet. You consider that well maintained? Your head's wrapped in bandages and the skin underneath is all rotted and gross. You're not Plague, are you? Huh? What do you mean? Do you think I haven't noticed how you're hiding your arm behind your back? Furthermore, you... Got you. Rhea, watch out for the knife. You still have some strength left in you, eh? Do I run out now? Rough. Plague, wait! Okay, never mind. That's not the right time to run out. Wait a little longer. No, not yet. Just give it up. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? I won't let go. Karma, quick! You forgot that this girl's legs are also powerful. I can shake you off just like... You're not getting away. She grabbed her waist and one of her legs. This is less than ideal. wine. Not yet, not yet. But you realize that I can still stab you, right? Rhea took the knife to her shoulder. Rhea. Have you lost your mind, you... Let go of my arm. You can't use your knife like this. Unhand me, both of you. Your left hook doesn't hurt at all. Plague. Oh, okay, so now's the time to run out. Rough. What, you... Plague, now. It's over. The killing game ends here. No. I was... No. Finally. It's finally over. This has been a long journey. Kinda thought the vibe would be happier. Sniff. Karma. I'm so glad I never gave up. I spent so much time wishing one of us would die already. Much more time than I did for the opposite. I honestly think this moment is just a dream. A fleeting fantasy to momentarily distract me from... This isn't a dream, Karma. This is real. We ended the killing game. Ended your never-ending nightmare. Thanks to you guys. You and Plague. Rhea, you got so many injuries. It's amazing that you can still stand tall. This is nothing compared to what you had to go through. Heh. It's just like you, though. To go through an endless cycle of torment just because you couldn't ever possibly give up on us. You truly are an idiot. Through and through. Rhea. We're all here now, only because you hung in there. You brought Plague to us. And your stubbornness, combined with Plague's dedications, brought us to this. The best possible ending. Or deductions. Nods. Rhea, Plague. Where's Cece? I'm an idiot, so... I don't know what words I could say to express just how grateful and relieved I am. I was so convinced that there were no endings to this game without one of us dying, without regret and suffering. Thank you for bringing me the best possible ending. Rough. Oh, Cece's waking up. An unfamiliar ceiling. What? Why is Plague crying? Cecilia, are you alright? Huh? I mean, I feel sore in a ton of places. Gas, wait. Did you guys do something to my sleeping body? Ah, wah, wah, wah. Oh, are you okay, Rhea? You've never been so... violent mood swings. You blue imbecile. Ow, why? What did I do? You let yourself get possessed by a spirit. Plague could have died. What? Wait, hang on. I'm so confused. Last I remember, Plague took you to the bedroom and I was in the attic reading about... Guys, the professor, he's... The professor? Well done. You have overcome the odds and brought an end to my game. Congratulations, truly. Professor. Why did you remove my bandages? I wanted to confirm it. Confirm that you really are the man in the lounge's photos. Of course I am. Why would you think otherwise? Because this would be easier if you weren't. You mean sending me to hell? You and your family. What happened to you all was a tragedy. And even if you're a heinous criminal who slaughtered a countless number of innocent people, you suffered through it all. You never wanted to do any of those horrible things. I don't know what to believe. As a criminal, you must be punished, but the purpose of the punishment isn't it to get them to understand where they went wrong and guide them to a better path? But you know what you did wrong, and the path you were walking, was it really so terrible? Ria. You're gravely mistaken, child. I'm a madman blinded by my wicked ambitions to cheat the rules of life and death. My motivations are impure. To put a stop to the havoc wreaked by a twisted self-serving demon. That is not punishment, that is justice. Don't talk to me about justice. Justice would have been never allowing you on your path in the first place. This blood-soaked path that runs for an eternity before you could ever reach your goal. Justice would have been if God had struck you down before ever allowing you to get this far. And now all the blood was spilled for nothing because of ordinary people like us. People who are ready and willing to partake in a killing game. What right do we have to judge you? What right do we have to send you to hell, just for our own sakes? You are young, so I shall forgive your naivety. For you see, concepts like God or justice care not for human affairs and emotions. They are beyond mortal comprehensions. The right to condemn others can never truly be earned. It can only be appropriated by those who have a life to protect. I no longer have any life to protect. Conversely, you have your own and more. You have every right to pass judgment on me. You must not allow your immense aptitude for empathy steer you away from your duty to yourself and your fellow mortals. That's not what... I lost the last of my humanity the moment this body perished. You are misguided to believe I am worthy of mercy. You're wrong, you... Ria, stop. No, he's wrong. Stop playing dumb already. You know nothing of my life, child. And that is how it should be. Why burden yourself for the history of a killer, the history of a restless, ageless specter? Now go on, send this wretched wraith to the depths where it belongs, and return to your world of light. Rough. Huh? Plague? You want to talk to him, don't you? Okay, come here. Professor. You're Plague, aren't you? I just have one question for you. By all means, let's hear it. Why did you give Karma my shackle? Why did you give Karma my shackle? I believe I've already explained that. It was an attempt to curb her time travel power. No, I mean, why me? Why didn't you simply use your own shackle to take control of her? You could have prevented all of this from happening, escaping the house so much sooner. And when you gave my shackle to Karma, you could have predicted things would turn out this way. So why take that risk? Yes, why indeed? Forgive me, but let me ask you something first. Is your name truly Plague? My name? Yes, Plague is in fact my real name. Plague. Professor? I suppose the chances were practically non-existent. You had lost all your memories of your life, including the memory of your own name, so I thought, maybe if I were in a healthy girl's body, maybe if you wandered the house on your own 2 feet, you would remember. The other shackles his daughter. You thought, I suppose it no longer matters, and now it never will. To answer your question, I suppose deep down I wish to be stopped. There were still so many more theories I could test, and without a human lifespan to limit me, I could test every last one. But the possibility of failure haunted me, the possibility that I embarked on this hellish, unending path for naught. And now I shall never know what a blessing this truly is. If that is all, then let this be where I bid you all farewell. I am very tired. Let the flames of hell consume me so that it may finally all end. He's really going in voluntarily. I suppose it's so his body can finally rest too. I just realized I have some final words to say. To Oriana. You appeared lost in thought. Very well, I shall speak without requiring you to listen. When you protected Plague, and forced me to confront the very nature of my own insanity, I felt as though I was saved by your words. I am now moments away from a second truer death, and yet I do not tremble. You have given me new power, the strength to end my own curse, my own endless torment. I fear no amount of words will be sufficient to express my gratitude. I wonder if this is what salvation feels like. Professor, you're a hopeless, complete and utter fool. If your daughter truly was the precious little angel, as you wrote in your journal, then why would you search for her by making a gate to hell? Don't you think she would have gone to heaven? Okay, why is he laughing? That was loud. Sniff. Ria, you truly are brilliant. I would have loved to have you as one of my students. A remarkably intelligent young woman with the mightiest convictions I've ever witnessed is now offering solaces to a villain that recently tried to murder her. You are astounding, young Oriana. Heaven. Yes, I suppose that must be where she has been all this time. I hope she is well. Goodbye, Professor. So, this is how it ends. For real this time. I see, a lot happened while I was under his control, huh? He really had us all fooled. If Plague hadn't stopped us to question the whole situation, being possessed by a ghost is like a dream, though. Man, I wish I could have remembered it more clearly. Of course, that's our main comment. Oh yeah, Plague. What does a dog's body feel like? Your heart beats faster, right? Rough. Yeah. I guess you can't talk while you're Wait, Plague said... Say that again? Rough. It's a corpse, so the heart doesn't beat at all. What? Huh? Karma, you can understand dogs? No, it's more like I can kind of feel what Plague's soul is trying to express. Oh, makes sense. You two have been sharing a body for quite a while now. I wonder if that carries over even back in the living world. Ah, the living world. That's right, I'm not alive anymore. Do I deserve to leave this place when the professor had to? Plague, don't think about that. Rough. Yep. You don't even have to bark, I can still hear your thoughts. Ria wanted to save you, so I took your shackle and lent you my body, remember? And through one way or another, we prevented you from getting sacrificed. Now the choice is yours. What will you do with the life we fought to preserve? Isn't the choice obvious, Plague? You should escape with us. You could be official occult club mascots. I mean, nothing's more perfect than a dog without a heartbeat. I think Plague might be considering staying behind. Why? Professor and Plague, both of them were bound by his shackles. Both were souls meant to go to hell. And though the professor committed many atrocities to escape this house, he ultimately couldn't. Because we made the decision to sacrifice him instead of Plague. Does Plague truly deserve to return to the world of the living instead of the professor? Simply because of the feelings of outsiders like us? I think we might be overthinking this. I mean, if Plague stays behind, that's the same as choosing to die. You and Karma would have gone through a lot of trouble, and all for nothing. No, I don't think it would have been for nothing. I could just let Plague be so coldly sacrificed like that. Not after everything we've been through together. Exactly. We did it because it was the right thing to do. That's why Plague, I don't feel obligated to go one way or the other. Make a decision based on your will. Agreed. My own will, my own desires. I don't remember much about my life, but I remember I had some lingering regrets. I should probably save it, because there might be 2 more endings. Maybe I should take the second chance at life. Like, you don't have to think too hard about this. Forget about things like responsibilities, regrets, or anything. Just follow your own heart. What do you want to do? This is the real final choice. Follow my heart. Stay behind and pass on, or escape the house with the others. I'm gonna choose this ending, and then we're gonna choose the other ending next. I'm gonna stay. Okay. What did Plague say? Plague will be staying here. What? Plague, don't tell me. You intend to follow the professor and throw yourself into the gate as well. If there's no other way to truly die, then it's better than wandering around this house for eternity, apparently. Ria, wasn't it your idea for Plague to stay? Yeah, it's not going to be easy saying goodbye like this. Especially after all that Plague suffered through to save us. Who says I'm going to hell? I'm willing to bet at the moment I jump through that freaking in that cellar, I'm going to go straight to heaven, probably. If not, then hey, I could just sit down and have conversations with the professor. Alright. If everyone's going to get all quiet and awkward like this, then I'll say it first. Whoa, spinning dizzy. Plague. Thank you. You are a random spirit from hell who had nothing to do with the professor or any of us. Your eternal rest was disturbed, just so you could go through an endless cycle of killing games. And at the very end, you broke that cycle and gave the 3 of us the ultimate good ending. Thank you for saving us. We'll never forget you. Yeah, Plague, thank you. If it weren't for you, I would have gone through hell over and over a couple million times more. My mind would have been broken for sure. I was already going to let a spirit take over and kill one of my dear friends. You saved me from that fate. I'll never forget that. You're wrong, Karma. We only got here thanks to you because you never truly gave up. I've been hearing your voice from the very beginning. This could have ended badly real quickly if it weren't for you. Thank you for protecting my dear friends too. Yeah, we have the greatest of friends, don't we? They're having a private telepathic conversation. So jelly. Don't you dare. Ria? Is there anything more for me to add? Come on. It's not about what you say, but the intent behind it. What feelings do you want to convey? Feelings. Those literal puppy dog eyes are torpedoing my thoughts. You can do it, Ria. Yeah, do it. Will the peanut gallery please shut up? Plague. I was cold to you when we first met. I couldn't accept a spirit from hell controlling my best friend after all. But I'm grateful you decided to help us dispute that. Despite all the pain you endured from the endless killing games. So, thank you. Thank you so much for protecting us. Ria. They grow up so fast. If we're done here, let's hurry out. Who knows how long this door will remain open. Yeah, I guess it's time. Fare thee well, Cecilia, Oriana, and Karma. I hope I never forget you guys either. Even if the flames of hell burn away any trace of my soul, may this house, this place between the realms of the living and the dead, may it serve as proof of my existence, of our bond's existence. You're actually pretty poetic, huh, Plague? You didn't have to comment on my monologue. Probably not. But I'm glad we could joke around one last time. Plague, maybe one day we'll meet again. Whether in this world or the other one. If we ever meet again, I hope we can be friends. Yeah, I'd like that. Don't forget me. Until next time. I will see each of you in hell. The end. Alright, escape the house. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Screw hell. I'm going with you guys. Okay. What did Plague say? Plague is coming with us. Really? Yay. Plague, are you sure? You'll probably need to continue using a dog's body. And who knows for how long. Meh. We can always find another dead body to move Plague into. Oh, maybe even a human. No humans. I mean, perhaps using dogs may also be unethical. I suppose there might be some challenges living life with the way your soul works. Just dig up a cadaver. That's all you need to do. But you're one of us now, Plague. We won't ever abandon you. Karma, everyone. Plague, we cannot thank you enough for saving all of our lives. Even if you can't necessarily return to a human's lifestyle, we could, in case you're confused, Plague, Ria's never once been allowed to keep a dog before. She's probably half thrilled, but also half embarrassed since she knows you as a person, too. Enough with the unnecessary exposition. The same as always to the very end, huh, Ria? Plague as a dog. You could come with us to our other club excursions. Or if there's a place you want to visit, we can go there too. And then once you feel satisfied, you can rest wherever you want. Does that sound acceptable to you? Park. Karma, is that a yes? Teehee, who knows? Okay, enough humming and hawing, let's go. Hey! She really just picked me up and threw me. Wait, where am I? Oh my god, I have eyes now. Something soft pressing on my head. What? Oh, come on. Don't pretend you didn't want to pick up and hold Plague's fuzzy doggy body. That's not true at all. Ria, you're grinning. Well, I can hear her heart pounding. What a fun club outing that was. We got to see ghosts, zombies, a bit of blood. Maybe you only saw a bit of blood with me and Plague. If you're already able to joke about it, then you really are a tough cookie, Karma. I'm just so relieved it's finally over. Plague, can I nuzzle you? Rough. Come on, let's go home already. Yeah. Yeah, let's go home. Hey, happy ending, smiling faces all around, the end. Now I'm actually going to let the credits roll. Thank you to my team, to everyone who helped me bring this vision to life, and of course you, Plague, for seeing this story to the end. Sincerely yours, June Kakaru, 2025. Well, that, as they say, is the end of that, or at least I hope it is. I'm pretty sure I got all the endings. I really don't know at this point. But yeah, that should do it for yet another killing game. I really enjoyed this game. I mean, you could definitely tell the developer put a lot of love and effort into this game. Plus, like, the soundtrack I think is really good. I fell in love with some of the characters, especially like Cece. I think Cece's my favorite for how much of a goofball she is. Yeah, and I like how the game is always having you, like, second guess yourself. Like, they put in enough hints to let you know, like, to feel that something's off and something's not right. Because you never know if, like, the ending you get is going to be, like, the true ending. Because, like, it pulled that, like, 3 times. Like, you figured out what, you know, like, killing either Cece yourself or, Rio was like the true ending, but no, apparently you had to go back, pick the right options, and then that'll allow you to see karma, but then like you get the ending where you gotta jump in, well, you jump into the gate of hell, and you think, well, hey, maybe that's the true ending, but no, if you just sit there and wait a little bit, then like that other option pops up. And I like that. I like that because it makes you always like second guessing and try to piece together things in your head. It's a very good detective thriller, I think I should name it. Yeah, but all in all, really amazing game. And I could definitely tell the developer put a lot of love in this game. But if you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed this little series, like and subscribe. As always, until next time, have a good day.